Preach, lift, eat. What's going on, everyone? I'm going to share with you one of the stories of Joshua in the Old Testament. God gave Joshua the lead over all of Israel, the people of Israel. And he said, God told him, go take over Jericho. There was a land called Jericho, and God had promised it to the people of Israel. So the one thing that God told Joshua is here's the plan. Take all your people, take everyone that you have, take your army, and march around Jericho one time for 7 days, one time each day for 7 days, and on the seventh day, you're going to march around 7 times. Once that 7 times is over, the walls will fall. The walls will fall, and Jericho will be yours. I have given you Jericho for your own. So Joshua tells the Israelites, he gathers an army, and they put it in motion. The one thing that the Bible says is you should. God tells Joshua, you should go and march around. So God's not really demanding Joshua of anything at the moment. He's just telling him what he should do. I think that's key. I think that's key with anything in life, and especially with serving Christ, serving God. That Jesus Christ, He gives you a choice to make the right decision. He gives you a choice on consequences. He gives you choice on decisions that you have to make. And that's what I love about being a Christian. God tells you the consequences to making the right decision and making the wrong decision. But Joshua, he made the right decision that day, and he took his army, he took the Israelites, and he began to march around Jericho. So once they got to Jericho, each day for 7 days, they marched around the city one time. There were high walls surrounding Jericho, and you can only imagine how tiring, annoying that might have been. Or even so, before they even got there to Jericho, Jericho was afraid of the Israelites. They were terrified. They were terrified of the Israelites. They were terrified of Joshua because they knew that God was with them. But you can only imagine, once Jericho seen the Israelites marching around for that long and not seeing anything happen, you can only imagine that Jericho would be laughing at them, making fun of them, not being scared anymore because of the way that their plan is looking. So the Israelites and Joshua stayed faithful to God's plan, and they made sure to do exactly as they were told to do. And on that seventh day, that seventh time, God said, on your very last time around Jericho, I want everyone of Israel to scream as loud as they can, and the walls will fall, and you will have Jericho. So on that 7th time, Joshua gave the order, now you shout. So the whole Israelite army and the whole Israelite people, they shouted at the top of their lungs, and Jericho came crashing down, falling down, and the people of God had the victory that day. They entered the town that God had promised them. So the point of this whole story is, man, your plan may be looking like it's not doing much. Your plan may be looking like you're out of control. The people that are watching your plan are going to laugh at you. The people that are seeing you going through the trials to get to your goal, the people that are looking at you, that are looking down on you, they're going to think that you're small. They're going to think that you don't know what you're doing. Don't listen to them. Don't even pay them any mind. For God is with you. In the Bible it says, your enemies may be bigger. Your enemies may be taller. Your enemies may be even smarter than you. But do not fear, for I am with you. God is with you through your plans, your God-given plan. Don't you worry about those people. You just march around. You keep marching. You keep pushing forward. You keep pushing forward. And when God tells you to speak, that's when you speak. And when God says it's over, that's when it's over. The people are looking at you and they may be talking smack. They may be talking all that trash, but let me tell you something. Screw them. Screw them. Your plan is working. Your plan is God-given. The goals you have set for yourself, they are going to be achieved. They are going to be attained. The plan that you have put in motion for your life, it's going to come to a victory. The enemies will fall. The best revenge in life is success. When your enemies see how successful you are and what you've done to reach your goals, that is the best revenge you could ever give anyone. That is the best revenge, success. You work hard, you keep going, you keep marching.